Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
Hi, excursionist. I'm Nari. Do you know that stories have a way of taking you into a different world? Why don't you join me at the Into the Night Anthology podcast? We present you with bite-sized stories that make you question what you thought you knew. I may have something that would interest you. Everything gets old. So someday, as long as it's cared for, any item will become an antique that includes you and me, and sometimes terrify you with what you didn't.
What's happening? This can't be real.
You can see us, but you are powerless to stop us.
Bring a friend along when you find us on your favorite podcast directory, and make sure to follow us on Twitter at Into the Night Pod so you never miss an episode. Remember, you should never wander these twisted paths alone. In fact, look, the first path is just ahead. Are you ready? Follow me.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. It doesn't feel like what?
It doesn't feel like the cold is going to freeze me to death. Like
I rolled a
before,
16. Right? Hope you have your tea.
I got a 13.
Aleister's on an 11.
Oh, wow. I beat you in initiative?
16.
Rolled a 4 on the die.
Damn.
Aleister got
16,
11.
13, and
Yep.
11. Mm-hmm.
Victor got 13.
Yep.
And Julian
Yep.
got 16.
16.
Kind of reverse of what normally
Kind of,
happens.
That means I get first crack.
Right. Let's see here.
I've forgotten how to battle. It's been so long. I feel like it's something like I shoot a rap out. I feel like that's how battles go. Just immediately throw
Dow.
a barrel.
Or in case
Or
of
Dow.
emergency, axolotl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if I can
just
pull
turn
that
him into
off
an
again,
axolotl. It'll be fine.
I'll just keep them around for a couple of days while I roll the right dice.
Okay, so this is a large creature that just appeared in this clearing. Okay. So I'm just making sure what I can do real quick.
Oh, no
Hopefully
problem.
not kill us.
What is Marcel Duchamp?
Hmm?
I gotta look this up. I don't know. It's describing something, and it's like a real life Marcel Duchamp, and I don't know what the fuck that is.
Duchamp.
I've heard of Marcel Marceau.
I don't know who Marcel Duchamp is.
I don't know. I barely know who Marcel Marceau is.
I am aware of what Marcel Marceau did for a living, and that is about it.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
He's a
Yes.
mime, right? Or clown.
Oh wow,
Okay,
this
yeah.
thing is super distorted. So it's like look up Marcel Duchamp, nude descending stairs, or nude descending a staircase.
Marcel.
Descending a staircase.
Make sure your safe search is
I'm
on.
just dropping. So I'm just Marcel nude staircase. Yeah, safe search moderate, so I should be fine.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Shifty and
Yeah, so-
unknowable.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like a bunch of quirrels. It's just a bunch of polygons.
Yes, but like there was some symmetry with Quirrells. This one just makes no sense, right?
Mhm. Okay, so it starts.
Well, that's art for you.
Hey.
C3PO.
So it starts walking. It starts walking towards y'all, and this twisted parody of a creature. It moves. It passes through. As it moves, it passes through intermediate dimensions and may seem, or as it moves, it seems to be shifting or jumping from position to positions. It's sort of like a real version of Marcel Duchamp's nude descending a staircase, or a stop motion image.
Like where it's like we're not
Okay.
seeing all of the motion in between. It's just
Yeah. The effect is profoundly unsettling and might cause nausea or induce headaches. And
Well, that's lovely. Plus, it's cold.
yeah, it moves to y'all about 20 feet, and then it just blinks for a second, and then appears right next to y'all within 5 feet of the three of you.
I do not like this.
And it
No, I
is
don't either.
Julian's turn.
Okay.
And this thing is kind of towering over y'all a little bit.
Large.
Yeah.
Where's Detlib in all this?
He escaped into the brush, which this thing would be kind of blocking your field of view right now.
We're not in the difficult terrain still, right? We went through the
No,
difficult
no, you're
terrain
in the
to get
clearing.
there. Okay.
Yeah. If you were to back up anymore, you'd be back in the difficult terrain. I guess, Aleister, you would know this is a Dimension Shambler. It is one of the things that y'all were warned about.
Those are
that
bad.
you can attract with time travel.
Oh, good.
I guess Aleister would be the one that would know that with his knowledge of time and stuff.
well, that doesn't seem pertinent to let anyone else know.
Does he know how to kill it?
Yes, obviously, Eldritch Blast.
But it is Julian's turn.
I want Richard to answer it, not Aleister.
That's not a concentration. Okay. Sorry, I'm reviewing options. And he says he's 5 foot, basically next to me.
Yeah, he is right on top of y'all.
Okay, I will bonus action blitz out of the immediate vicinity. So I'll blitz. I think it's up to my movement speed, if I remember correctly, or half of my movement speed. Hold on, let me look up blitz again. You can dash or disengage as a bonus action. When you dash, you gain the effects of the jump spell until the end of your turn. And if you move at least 10 feet in a straight line towards a target before hitting the target, that's when you do the lightning discharge. But I'm going to dash away from the, because I wouldn't be in melee combat with Shambler, right?
You are now.
Okay, so then I would be disengaging as a bonus action using Blitz. So I will disengage as a bonus action from the Shambler creature. So I will essentially just like I'm thinking like lightning style, like moonwalk, like backstep really quickly. Like not really stepping, but like literally like, sliding backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
And like an electric, and a kind of like an electric trail from where I was, kind of like, as me scooting backwards. So I'll do that as a bonus action, and then as standard...
You're scooting backwards which direction again?
Back to where we came.
You'd be going into difficult terrain.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and then I will crack off a shot with the lightning gun.
Okay.
While he rolls and stuff, is the little green portal still there, or did it close when the Dimension Shambler came through?
It's still there.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not good. So that is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. And then I only used one charge, so it's going to be D8. No, it's not D8, it's D10. Yeah, it's D10, sorry. It's been a while since I actually did combat, forgetting all my shit. That would be for 12 lightning damage.
Okay.
Zip zap. And is that effective, or can I tell it's effective?
I mean, you're able to connect with it.
Okay.
So
that's something.
like it's all shifty and everything, but you do notice that it does connect.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And that's it.
And that's well, I did bonus action, then standard action, move action. I really don't want to do anything else. I just want to keep distance again and see what this thing does. So yeah, I guess I'm done.
Okay. And you're at half movement speed inside of where you are. All right.
Yep.
Then Victor.
All right. Whatever this is, it's bad. Victor has no qualms hitting it. Victor's going to quickly reach down to the chain around his waist and fling it off and click it and do 2 quick, slashes at this thing with the, or I guess 2 quick piercing. I don't know.
Yeah, do you want to do
with
slashing or piercing damage? I guess it depends on how you do it.
The Dow just does piercing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Poison.
And poison. So I'll do 2 quick there. One was a 16 and one was a 25 to hit.
The 25 hits.
Okay. So 16 doesn't hit, guys.
Well, damn.
That would be 1d6 here, 1d6 here. Okay. So it did... Nice. It did 11 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. And then Victor is going to jump, retract his galoshes, and take to the skies.
Okay.
So he's going to start flying up, about 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a key point to use flurry of blows and sort of slash down at him with the wraps, just like like Victor's like he's still holding the Dow, but like the wraps just sort of come off of his arms and slash from both sides towards the dude. So roll for that.
Like X cut.
Yeah.
From Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, there we
Nice.
go. Like X cut from Chrono Trigger. That is a 23 and a 25 to hit.
Damn, son.
Both of those hit, and this is slashing damage?
Yeah, this is slashing damage. And gotta grab this one. I got all kinds of die I gotta roll right now. Nice. So did 13 with one and 12 with the other.
25.
Yeah, I got some good damage that time, if it's affecting him at all. All of my weapons and attacks pretty much count as magical if someone's whatever against physical attacks.
Because you a monk, son.
Because I'm a monk.
All right. So you missed the first attack, you hit with the second attack, and then you did what?
Yeah.
Describe you doing that. Like
Yeah. So Victor, like I said, he reaches down, he unclicks the chain around his around his waist, and he, clicks it while it's swinging around to turn it into the sword. He goes to hit the guy with it once, and I guess the guy dimensioned moved out of the way.
Kind of shifts.
Yeah, he kind of shifted. And so Victor comes back around real quick and just slashes against him again.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess he's piercing. I don't know how the thing works. But he goes he stabs him with the dowel because he disappeared from where he was before, and he stabbed him where he showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Victor jumped up his the galoshes that he had made formed around his feet disappeared. To reveal the boots of flying, and then, I guess he hit the button on the boots, I guess if they have a button. I forget how he said it was. They just fly. And he flew up in the air, and as he's flying, about 30 feet up in the air, he just swings his arms out and down, and then the wraps fling off and become razor sharp and just slash across the Dimension Shambler.
All right. I will say the slashing that you did with the wraps was very effective.
It's super effective.
Oh, excellent!
Like you feel like you heard
the
it.
Dow, yeah,
the Dow.
The Dow didn't seem as effective.
No, the Dow didn't seem as effective as your wraps were with that slashing.
Okay,
and you're still 30 feet in the air.
Does it seem like it took any poison damage at all? Okay, yeah, and I'm 30 feet in the air. I'm flying.
Yay.
I've got a slow fall of 60, so if it knocks me down, it's not really going to make a big difference.
Okay. Alice, or is that it?
Yeah, that should be it.
Oh, shit. You would have... I didn't even think about the attack of opportunity, because you moved out of his... You were moving away from him.
Oh, no!
What attack?
Okay, well then, cool.
That doesn't affect me if
no attack of opportunity.
If I use a
That's right.
attack.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
see,
as long
you
as
keep
he
up with that,
I
I
don't have to
don't.
hit as long as I do a
So he
melee
went
attack.
to make an attack at you, and you were able to. You were
Just
able to
dodge right
get
around
out of
that.
Yep, you got out. You just zoomed up really fast.
Looks
He
like
wasn't expecting.
Looks at character sheet. I have this. Let me check my notes. Monk shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting you to have upward mobility.
Yeah. No. I was well aware of that. I remembered that that's what that's why I attacked
and
first.
Aleister, it's your turn.
Well, I guess from atop my Victor perch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I guess.
Thanks for doing that for me.
Just holding around.
I forgot that.
Because
No problem.
Aleister can't do that and just get away.
It's up to you to hang on. Victor was distracted. So
Claws.
I don't know how you were hanging on
That's
to
how.
him. But Victor's arms were all... and Victor just started flying and just shot... Yeah.
Art.
Don't rip my trench coat, please. I just had a new one made.
Anyway, so Aleister is gonna go ahead and just fire some Eldritch Blasts, like you do. Things seem to be at least under control, and that's good enough for him. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure of my numbers because it's been a while. It's going to be a miss. That is going to be a miss. So 14, 12, and then the last one is going to be a 25.
Yeah, they all. Well, what was the first one?
14 and 12. No, don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah. The others hit, yeah.
The other one.
Oh, okay, the other one, yeah.
All right. And it's going to be for 13 damage and 10 feet of knockback.
Now, how does knockback work if he's firing from 30 feet in the air? Does he knock him 10 feet into the ground?
In the
It's
air.
a good question. Good question.
I mean, it definitely connects. It doesn't really push him in any direction. It just kind of shoves him down.
Just gets a little shorter, that's all.
Yeah, buckled his multi-jointed legs. And you said 13 damage, though?
Yes, 13 damage, and it's considered force damage.
Okay. I mean, you definitely connect. The other two shots just fire through where he was. They just He
Stupid
shifted
blinking.
out. Yeah, he's blinking in and out. Yeah.
And then as far as the rest of what Aleister's doing, he's going to actually use this this vantage point to actually kind of look out and try and spot Detlib.
Okay, you see Detlib. Hold on. Yeah, give me a perception check as a bonus action.
Okey-doke. Total is 17.
Okay, so you see, it looks like Detlib is slinking around in the difficult terrain, the thick stuff, and but it looks like he's trying to blend in, like his scales are changing, but you could see that kind of like that chameleon kind of.
So is it like
there.
he's just kind of hanging around? It's not like he's headed back toward town or something?
No. It looks like he's just slowly moving around the circle, but it looks like he's just watching, kind of deal.
Okay.
Like he's kind of like prowling.
I'm just going to keep an eye on him for now.
Okay. All right. It's the Shambler's turn. And he is going to start hovering in his glitchiness, and he's going to move towards Julian.
No.
And he is...
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And he is going to... it looks like he's trying to bite you with his mouth. Well, I mean, you've gone up
elbow
against some things with mouths on their elbows, I'm sure.
It's true.
This thing's got mouths on its mouths.
No.
Okay, so that's a 13 to hit with the bite.
Negative, son. Talking about all that armor.
And he is going to go for, with two of his arms, he's trying to slash at you with his claws.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going with one first.
Cocked.
It does not hit.
That's 17 to hit. And the second claw is coming.
Okay.
That's 18.
That is my armor class.
So it hits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you are going to take 11 slashing damage and 5 force damage.
So 16 total.
And you are grappled. He grabs you with the claw.
Oh, don't like that at all.
The claw?
The claw is my master.
I have been chosen.
All right, so you are grappled. And it is your turn.
Oh, you made a terrible mistake. Okay. I have literally wanted to do this the entire campaign. I haven't done this yet.
Ha!
No.
You've activated my trap
You
card.
did poison spray.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Oh, wait, you wanna hit
No,
with poison
that's
spray,
we're just going to
okay.
write that off as that's never going to work. I am going to cast Thunderstep.
Is that like dubstep?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So teleport yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds at each creature within 10 feet. Must make a Constitution saving throw and take 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save.
What's the range?
The range of the attack,
Yes.
10 feet.
Oh, okay, good.
And your teleport?
So yeah, so basically I'm going to teleport out of the grapple and then teleport essentially behind him and say nothing
Okay.
personal, kid, and then blast him with thunder power when I re-enter the space.
Okay.
So yeah, give me DC con save 17.
17. And this is against a spell.
Yeah, spell DC.
It's because he's super weak to spells, right? Right?
You said
I
con,
don't know about
right?
that.
Yeah, it's con save.
Apparently my slashing damage is really effective. I don't know how weak he is to spells.
That's a 9.
Wow. So he'll be taking the full Monty, which is
Wait, you left the suit?
no, I didn't leave the suit. Whoa. That was good. That was real good. Ooh, wow, pretty good. 23 thunder damage.
23, nice.
We're hitting this thing pretty well.
I was gonna say, suddenly I don't really want his flash of genius anymore.
You're inspired. I'm blind.
And how far away? You just got it back into the clearing where you were standing before?
Literally just a few feet behind him. Like it was not to like teleport out of safety.
Oh, okay. So you just got. Oh, yeah, because you had to maintain that 10 feet. So you're just right behind him, and you're just boom.
I am styling on this fool.
All right. Cool. All right. And that's it.
Like
Victor.
I would want to say that as soon as I re-entered the space, I would be JoJo posing.
Okay, so Victor.
The next thing you're going to say is,
Victor
Ow,
just
that
saw.
hurts. Ow, that hurts.
Victor just saw all that, and he's going to take what he hopes is an advantageous, another couple swings at the Dimension Shambler with his wraps, sort of, in the similar way. Only he doesn't do the full X because he doesn't want to hit Julian's. He's just going to come in, make sure he swipes just the right way to get this guy. Although I didn't hit him with both, I don't think. I got a 16 and a 21 to hit.
The 21 hits.
The 21 hits. Okay, so I'll roll for that.
And that's with the wraps.
And that's with the wraps. Yeah, that's more slashing
Same
damage.
deal.
Yeah, Victor could tell that he seemed to get a pretty good cut in. So that's 10 damage. And just for funsies, I'm going to use that counted as a melee weapon attack, right? We decided that?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a key point to attempt stunning strike. Just to see. I'm not anticipating too much, but it doesn't even cost me a bonus action. So it's just it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw against my key save of 14. Figured it won't hurt to try that real quick. I've got a couple extra key points to burn.
He saves 14.
That is 19.
Okay, yes, that didn't work.
What makes up your key save?
It is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my wisdom modifier.
Okay. I was going to say that seems really low for some reason.
Yeah. But I will use one more key point to do flurry of blows and try to swing back out with the wraps one more time.
Okay.
So that is a 16 again. Dang it. The 16s. And a 28.
Okay.
So it looks like
28 hits.
Looks like I got another hit. So roll one more time, and that didn't hit as hard. That was a 7. So because I was focusing on not hitting Julian, my slashing wasn't able to be as aggressive, and so I was only able to connect with,
Don't blame me for this.
With one of each. I'm not blaming you. I'm just
I know.
maneuvering around, and like the slashes didn't hit is accurately because you were so close, and I didn't want to harm you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
As I literally am making thunder explosions. Definitely caring about things that are happening around me.
and that's it for Victor?
And that's it for Victor. Yeah. Like I can technically improve my key save if I use one of my injections, because I can up my wisdom by +3, which will knock my mod up another +1, but that's not really worth it.
You gotta bite
to
it.
Take the action.
Psychic feast the Shambler. Do it.
Yeah,
the whole time it's like speaking this language.
Oh, good.
That none of you can make out.
I love it when they speak languages I don't know. That's my favorite. It always means good things.
Especially if a hot lady's doing it.
Why is it now that I remember you use Stunning Strike, it never does anything?
Steven? That's D&D, baby.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, man, I have this awesome plan. It's going to be amazing. Oh, man, rolls.
I didn't anticipate it working very well, but I figured I'd just one key point. I can try it.
Yeah. Aleister.
So first things first, is Aleister able to keep an eye on Detlib?
Yeah, you see where he's at.
So he's still just kind of prowling around, hadn't really made any moves just yet?
Yeah, it just looks like he's just watching.
Okay. Well, I'll continue kind of keeping an eye, but In the meanwhile, we'll throw some more Eldritch Blasts at the Shambler.
Okay.
Whap, zap.
16, 25, 20.
The 25 and the 20 make it.
It's going to be a total of 34 between both of them.
Nice.
Okay.
And 20 feet of knockback, whatever that may mean.
Okay. Yeah. It shoves him back. It's I would say you get like
Why is
10
nothing...
feet, and at the angle, it's more like a 10-foot knock. He's kind of hovering a little bit, and it kind of shoves him back some. At that angle.
I'm going to remember this as long as I play D&D. Nothing is immune to knockback. If you have something with knockback, always take it. It's ridiculous.
Like, it really is.
But like you shot it in its back, so like you pushed it forward, and then that's all of Aleister's turn.
Or what you thought was its back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be all of Aleister's turn.
But then Julian, like right in front of you, you just watched it get shoved, and then it doesn't even like turn around, but it's instantly turned around, like as it like blinks in and out as it's going, and then next thing you know, it's right in front of you again, and it is trying to bite you.
Sorry, we're way up in the air. I don't
That's
know
a
yet
17 with the bite.
So 17 misses.
17 with the bite, and then all right, and he connects with one of the claws.
I don't know which dice you're using, but keep using them, please.
All right, like I can't roll for shit. I haven't been able to roll for shit like the last few games in 2 different campaigns.
Right.
Like I'm trying to roll all of my dice. Like I'm grabbing all the D20s and like using a different one every time, and it's just not working.
It's almost like it's random and has nothing to do with the physical die.
Yeah. So one of the claws miss, and the other one, you take 11 slashing damage, 5 force damage, and you are grappled.
Hey, that sounds familiar. Is it my turn?
And it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I could do the same thing again because it was really cool. I only have so many spell slots.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It would be even cooler if you like disappear and come back with the roda.
You can only, but you, I can have the road roller, but you have to do the time stop.
Fair.
I can't disengage from a grapple. I would actually have to physically break the grapple, right?
Yeah, you would have to break the grapple.
Yeah, that's athletics or acrobatics check against the thing's athletics.
What? I'm not good at those.
Oh, okay.
Or just against a DC in some cases.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I was just reading the general cheat sheet that I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do this. It's not quite the same, but it's fun, and I haven't done it before. I'm going to. Is that a 3rd level or is that a 2nd level? It is a 3rd level spell. Whatever. It's fine. He's got to keep grabbing me. I need to get away from him. I'm going to cast Blink.
Okay.
Cast what?
Blink.
Blink. That doesn't sound like it would be very effective.
Where are you blinking to?
Well, I need to roll first. So roll a d20 at the end of... Hold on. I need to move it so I can speak into the microphone correctly and read it correctly. Spells. And blink. Roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns. So this will be at the end of my turn for the duration of the spell. On a roll of an 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. Spell fails and the casting is wasted if you're already on that plane. At the start of your next turn, when the spell ends, if you are on the ethereal plane, you will return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear in the nearest unoccupied space, chosen at random if more than one space is equally near, which we don't really need to worry about because we're not really doing squares. You can dismiss the spell as an action. While in the plane, you can see and hear on the plane you originated from, which is cast in shades of gray, and you cannot see anything that is more than 60 feet away. You can only affect and be affected by other creatures on the ethereal plane. Creatures aren't there, can't perceive you or interact with you unless you have the ability to do so.
Hold on, creatures can't do any...
creatures that aren't on the ethereal
They
plane.
can't perceive me or
is what it's
interact
saying.
with me unless they have the ability to do so.
Basically, you have to have special ability to see the ethereal plane to be able to see him because
Yeah.
he's in the ethereal plane.
Oh,
Yeah.
just let me check my character sheet. No.
So,
Really cool. The character I'm going to be playing soon can actually see ethereal creatures.
So I'll cast that, and then that's all I could do, which is fine because I mean he's literally trying to eat me right now. So I'm gonna do that.
So you're just going to blink into the ethereal plane because he would lose grab. Oh,
yeah, because he can't interact with me anymore.
kind of
Oh,
hard to
no.
continue grappling something when it
Did
isn't
you just
there.
blink
unless
into the ethereal plane?
well, the spell itself doesn't allow you to take anything with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what all that thing's abilities are, so
It's a
Yeah.
gamble.
maybe.
all right. Yeah. You're still grappled.
Okay, let me roll for it first.
Okay, yeah, you can try and break
No,
the
no,
grapple.
no.
Well, he has to roll.
I have to roll to Blake.
At the end of his turn, he has to roll to see if he actually goes to
so
the
I'm
ethereal.
gonna, so I'm
Oh.
gonna try to break it. Let me see if I can try to break the grapple anyway. So it's strength check, right?
It's
Well, acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics or
if
athletics.
that's
If
better
you
than
if you have it,
I have
Yeah.
acrobatics, so I'll try that. That's a 4.
that does not break.
Unsurprising. Okay.
if it did, it would be a really crappy grapple. It's
Now-
like he's just holding his arm with his hand.
Now
It's like a
now for the
crapple.
blink
Yeah, blink.
on a 13.
Is that a success?
Yep.
Yep. Anything above 10, basically.
All right, so you blink into the ethereal plane.
Yep.
And you know how the Shambler is shifting in and out? Well, it's shifting in and out in other planes.
Okay.
It is still grappling you in the ethereal plane, and you
Okay.
do you do anything else while you're in the ethereal plane, like in that split second that you realize that this thing has got you still?
I mean, I can't really do anything else
Okay.
because I wouldn't be able to bounce back until the next turn. Yep.
All right. Well, you hear. Okay, I'll just say that you hear when you blink into the other plane. You do hear that language or those noises that the Dimension Shambler is making, and you hear more of them behind you.
Oh.
Well,
Guys, I think I made a oopsie.
Yeah, why didn't you just do the thundery thing?
Because I wanted to see what would happen.
Quick, Aleister, reverse time, please.
Unfortunately, I don't think Aleister knows enough about what happened to really make that call.
Nope.
Yeah. So y'all see Julian disappear, but it looks like the Shambler is still holding something in its claw.
He must have turned invisible.
And it is Victor's turn.
Okay. Give me one moment to investigate something. I just want to see what happens. I suppose that I could mix stuff up myself.
Make stuff up?
No, mix stuff up.
Oh, okay.
So Victor, how do I want to do this?
Gonna go down for a chomp.
No.
Do it.
Joking. I'm joking.
Oh no, I'm not going to try to bite the dimension shifter. That's not going to work. It certainly won't.
You don't know that.
It certainly won't feel good. I'm contemplating throwing a barrel at it while Julian's not there.
Oh, great.
I'm contemplating it.
Come back to a barrel of who knows.
Exactly. But the thing is that most of them wouldn't affect you because you're not there, but some of them would, and so I don't think I'm going to do that just yet.
What would?
Anything that leaves stuff
monkeys.
behind, the corrosive fluid, the glue barrel, I think the toxic gas barrel. Plus, there's also the ones that leave things behind, like the nanomachine barrel or the monkey barrel.
Ooh.
I will say that, like, this thing has him grappled, or what you saw him grappled. Like, he's holding him in. The Dimension Shambler is holding Julian off the ground. Like, he's got him grabbed like that.
Yeah.
Because he's large. He's not going to stay bent over.
Yeah.
Well, he's got 4 arms in different places.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's holding him in the air.
Yeah.
He's strong enough.
I just don't. I think that's probably too risky to throw it exactly where Julian was, because Victor also doesn't know where Julian is. Julian could have just become invisible. Julian does magic spells all the time. So Victor,
but I do.
Victor saw that he was holding him, and so Victor's going to try to slash out with his wraps at the arms that are holding Julian, just to see if that will. So he's being held by 2 arms. Victor's going to try to swing in on those 2 arms where they're attached to the body to see if that will stop it. Because Julian turned himself invisible, obviously.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
what happened.
that makes sense with what you've seen him do before.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a 21 and a 23 to hit. So I would have hit both arms.
23. They both. Yeah, they both hit.
All right. And so that's all my 2d8s. Nice. I rolled max damage with both, so I got 13 on each arm.
Jeez.
Yeah, I rolled 2 8s.
26.
So that's 26 total damage, and I hit both arms, and I was slashing.
That was slashing?
Slashing into the arms that I know are holding Julian.
All right, so how do you kill this thing that's shifting in and out?
Huh?
Oh, you
How
killed
do
it?
you kill this thing as it's shifting in and out?
I
what-
killed it? Nice.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Well, how about this? I slashed towards the outside of the arms, and to end the slash, I slashed straight into the body. So the wraps come down on the sides of the arms, and then I turned them with the momentum, like I almost slashed sort of diagonally, directly into his body, because I'm well above him. And so I'm slashing downwards through the arms, and then just
Into
straight
the
center mass with both in the same hit.
Okay, so
Like-
you chopped
both of them come through. Yeah.
you chopped his arms off
Yep.
and like cut his body in half.
Yeah, like vertically.
Yeah. And like the pieces fall to the ground, and to Victor and Aleister, watches them just kind of like shift, like kind of shift erratically, like it already is, but and then they just disappear. And Julian, you get dropped in the ethereal plane, and you're no longer grappled, and you're looking down at the pieces of this shambler that it
Wiggling.
yeah, you don't know what cut it, you just see it like
He
where
knows
it
what
gets
cut it.
cut, but then it disappears
Oh.
as it's shifting, and all the pieces disappear. And all right,
I still hear the other dimensional
you
ramblings.
hear them behind you.
Okay.
And Victor, are you doing anything else? You just see it disappear.
Yeah, Victor would probably be like, Aleister, where did it go?
I don't know.
Where's Julian?
Well, invisible probably?
Oh, how do we close that thing so nothing else comes out of it?
That is a good question, although there is something else I am kind of curious about first. And Aleister will kind of like try and see what is going on with that lib. Like if he still doesn't seem to have any real reaction to...
Okay. I'm guessing Victor's done with his turn.
I mean, there's
Are
nothing
you
else for
doing
him to
anything
hit.
else before?
Like, Victor's a little weary to get back down there close to the thing. He might float down like maybe 10 feet, so he's like 20 feet above the ground instead of 30.
Okay.
Just to get a closer look, but he's not like, he's not ready to just go back down there and everything's fine. So
Yeah.
do something like that. Didn't even need to use a key point that turn.
All right. So you get down to 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm not tracking the time that I'm flying.
Aleister, you're looking for
I'm looking for Detlib.
Yeah, you're looking for Detlib, and same thing. He's still just observing.
Didn't do anything. Didn't seem to have any reaction.
He at this point, it looks like he's pacing.
I can't help but feel like this thing is probably not over.
Yeah, the portal thing is still open. You can't use your
You know what?
Tulsa thing to make it go away?
Your Tulsa thing.
Well, I don't really know enough about what that is to really be able to make that call. Although hold on, let me try something. And Aleister will just try and fire some Eldritch Blast into the hole. just to see what happens.
All right, you fire all three.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, all three go in the hole.
The hole gets pushed
Julian,
back.
just Julian seeing.
Yeah, the hole is pushed back. What, 30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet.
That's right. Nothing is immune to knockback.
It seems to. Well, Julian is still. It's not his turn. He hasn't turned around yet.
I was just curious if we just saw like a laser light show coming out of nowhere.
Well, I guess he would like see a purple hue behind, like light up around him, because he does still see stuff within like 60 feet or something.
It wouldn't interact with me. Yeah, I can see stuff within 60 feet of where I'm at.
Yeah. So you see the light, but that's it. And you haven't turned around yet. And yeah, it goes in and it looks like it flies into the hole and goes away. It gets smaller and then it gets so small that you don't see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we can actually see it like shrinking off into the
Distance.
quote unquote distance.
Yes.
Question. So in the relationship to where I am, my back is where the portal is at, right?
Yeah, your back is towards the portal and whatever you're hearing behind you.
Okay.
And
is it my turn?
Not yet. Have you done Aleister?
Okay.
Yeah, Alistair's done.
No,
Okay, so I'm going for...
Go get Detlib.
All right. Black is bite. Green is claw. Blue is second claw. All right, so... All right, so Julian, you hear those voices, those uncomprehendable voices getting closer behind you, and you feel something bite the suit, and you're trying to dodge out of the way as the other one tries to bite you, and you're dodging claw after claw, but you do get connected with one of the claws as they grab you after one of them bites you, and you are going to take.
Can I react to it?
Yes, but I'm going to tell you how much damage you took.
Well, is it a roll to hit situation, or is this an automatic damage situation?
I rolled to hit.
Okay, so I would react and cast shield.
Oh, okay.
So that would give me +5 to AC.
Okay.
So that would make me
23
AC.
That was a 24 on the bite that hit you and a 25 on the claw that hit you.
Womp womp.
I rolled high. That's why I was like, it hit you.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
The rest of the rolls were really low in single digits before modifiers. But you are still going to take those 2 hits. Okay. We'll say the shield stopped the others from getting you. Right. So for the bite, 13 piercing damage and 11 force damage.
So 24?
24 for the bite, and then 11 slashing and 5 force, so 16 for the claw. And you are grappled again.
Oh my god. Okay.
And below you, other two more shamblers appeared, and one of them looks to be holding where Julian was. Like, they're both where Julian was. Like, they just appear.
I'm not doing so hot, by the way.
No, I don't imagine you are.
Ten people arrive at a secluded mountain resort to find it completely deserted. With no gas for the return trip, the visitors are forced to stay and investigate the mystery surrounding the abandoned lodge. Starring Brian Austin Green and Minna Servia? Okay, anyway. The name of this movie, which came out in 2014, is Don't Blink. Don't Blink. I fucked that up so bad. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that was fun. Never use a new thing and have it explode fantastically in front of your face. But it makes for great podcasting. Speaking of great podcasting, you should hop on over to Hold on, I have to make sure. Yep, it's okay. So watchbugsdie.com is still the URL that will lead to the actual name of our website, creativetypo.com, which will have links to all of our merchandise, links to all of our shows, not just Microphones and Monsters, but all the other ones that we have, Fool's Quest, Dread Tech. Check them out. You can also sign up to our newsletter for all the new updates to all of our productions. And if we are going to any new events, we'll be showing up on the events tab. Another place you can go to is patreon.com. Thank you to all of our patrons who support all of our shows. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. If you could, see if you could head over there and subscribe. You'll get ad-free listening and a bunch of other goodies and extra shows sprinkled here and there. So check it out. As always, all music is produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios. Thank you all for listening, and don't blink.